Gayok and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please ensure to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you always get notified when I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to our channel. So this video, anyway, this video is going to be, oh my god, how do I put this? This is a movie review video. Yes. I'm going to be reviewing the latest movie, Squid Game. Yeah, Squid Game. I came a few days ago. I was going like surfing the net now, and I was like seeing people Squid Game, Squid Game. I was even thinking it was like an actual game now. I was like, which one is Squid Game again? So I now decided to like Google it, and I saw that it was actually a movie and it was like a series. I was like, okay, since it's rated, people are talking about it, why not give it a shot? So I decided to now watch it. I was like, like what the hell? I know I've watched similar movies, like movies in this kind of like the setting whereby you bring people to play games and that kind of thing. For example, escape room. But I never knew that it was gonna be this lit. Oh my god. So I'm going to be doing a movie review on the movie a bit series Squid Game. Before I continue, I am not going to be saying their names because I don't want to embarrass my Korean ancestors. So I'll be using pictures, yes, pictures to describe who I am actually talking about. I will not make the mistake of saying anybody's name because I cannot do that. Yes, I cannot do that. So the first game they played was red lights, green lights. Oh my god. When they started, when I started watching the movie now, okay, before I started watching the movie, I was okay. It's when I read through, I was like, okay, it's a game. They're going to eliminate, but I never thought the elimination was bye bye. You're not going to see your family again. You are dead. You are gone. You are finished. You eliminate, like your purpose on earth is finished. When they started playing red lights, green lights, I'm like, oh, and I saw a meme on Instagram that was like, if they brought this into Nigeria or something like, oh my god, if they brought this into Nigeria, they will kill all of us. They will kill, because I'm just trying to imagine somebody like speeding. Imagine when they put it on traffic lights, when somebody is speeding and before you just hear red lights. How do you want to press brake? Before you even press the brake, they will shoot you. You have gone, you have go off. Nigeria, our population will reduce by half quarter. Like it will reduce. They will shoot us. They will be shooting. They will shoot. Even people trekking, they will shoot them because most of all people that like walking like in a hurry. See, please, they should just leave it in Korea, dear. They should leave it in Korea. They should not bring it to Nigeria. Please, let it end there. It should not come honeycomb. Yeah, this game here. Like, okay, before I watched the movie, I was seeing the picture online. I was wondering, what's this like? It was when I started watching, I was like, what the? As in, like, that game, to me, that game, it needs patience. But I don't think they had the luxury of time. Because any slight crack, like, when I was watching, I was laughing because you see people shaking, you see people sweating. There were some cheaters. Like this lady here, she had to use fire, which was actually a good, like, it was actually good, but it was Scott should have been like, yeah, until the main character, this guy, brought about the leaking parts whereby you could dissolve the other part to break it out. Seriously, that game is something else. Like I was just wondering, like, is it not the same head that God gave all of us with Korean people? Who sat down to think about these games? Who sat down to think about these things? Like, how? Then yes, in the game, then this guy here, I don't know, for no reason at all, no good reason at all, let me now be spiritual. My mind did not agree with him. It did not agree with him. I just don't like him. Like, he was a bad omen to me. And he even proved me right when he remembered that he had played that game when he was small, but he kept it to himself. He didn't say anything to anybody. And he allowed them choose hard. He made this guy choose umbrella. You would have just chosen triangle and he would have finished. But thank God he finished. He didn't die. He almost died, yeah, but thank God God gave him wisdom to think about licking the honeycomb. So the next game was tug of war. One thing I learned from tug of war that it also applies to real life situation is that your network is very important. The people in your circle is very important, because before they started the game, okay, there was this group that they actually, tipped them on. They had a move who tipped them on what the game was about. So they were looking for males, like strong and capable people, so that even females, if you had a female in your group, you felt like you were weak. Basically, people were choosing people that they like could, that could help them, that they knew that were able and capable, which also applies to real life situation. You need to surround yourself with able and capable people. I did not say you should ditch your friends. I did not say anything that if maybe somebody is not helping you, you should ditch it. I didn't say. I just said you should help yourself by connecting, connecting with people that, will prepare you upward. Will take you to the next level, Just surround yourself with good people, people that, can, like I said earlier, propel you forward, upward, sideways. You need to network. So like connection is key, especially in Nigeria here. You need connection, like strong connection. That tug of war game too was also good. And when the other group that this guy is in, at first they were actually winning. After a while, game changed. They were almost like falling down. Then this guy came up with a plan, which was actually very good, when he said that they should move 3 paces forward. Like you be like, is you mad? Are you well? We're about to be thrown inside. We're about to fall down. You're telling us to move forward instead of us to go backward. But they actually did, and it actually worked out, which was really, really mind blowing. It was really, really cool. So that game too was, it wasn't bad. It was fair. Like, is it the normal talk of what that we used to do in primary school that now they want to keep people because of it? Whereby you hold people by the waist and be pulling. And this one, oh my god, your life depends on it. Yeah. Then the main game that I really, really saw a lot of things, like I saw a lot of things in the game, a lot of lessons, like from the game, was the game with pebbles. First thing first, this game is a game of survival. Yes, it's a game of survival of the fittest and elimination of the unfit. One thing I have learned from this game, which is selfish, but I feel like if you have it, if you um inculcate it, there's a very, very high chance that you will survive, is don't like anybody, don't befriend anybody, don't trust anybody, do not be attached to anybody. Because if you are attached to anybody, you will feel it take, how do I put it, when you actually do them wrong, you will feel it, and you not be, how do I put it, it's not be easy for you to actually eliminate them. But then we are human beings. It's not very, like, you can't control it. At some point you get attached to people even when you don't plan it. So yeah, Ali, this guy and this guy, call him betrayer because he's a betrayer. This guy were actually partners in the pebbles. In fact, when this guy even chose Ali, it was doing fishy to me. I don't know. I see that guy. I thought that this guy, I don't know, it's not personal beef, but I don't know, I just don't like him. Even from the time he chose this guy, I just could smell something fishy going on. I don't know. When it was about, everybody was giving 10 pebbles each, and you're supposed to get the other person's pebble either willingly or through a game, but not violently. And when this guy was winning him, like this guy already had like 9 of his pebbles, and he was just like with one. He now tricked him into giving him, not really, he tricked him, because this one wasn't aware though. This one filled his pouch with stones, and this one gave him his pebbles, because this one lied to him and told him that he was going to keep it safe for him, not until he found out that this one actually tricked him and got him killed. Basically, what I've learned is that be nice. Okay, this game alone, what I've learned is that this game is like life. Life is a game, basically, and being nice will not help you. Being nice alone will not help you. You need to be smart. This guy was very smart. Like, in as much as we have issues, we have beef. I have beef with him. It's not personal though, but I don't really like him. But he's very smart. He's so smart. He was begging him that please, he should know that he needs to leave and everything. And this one was feeling pity. This one would have won him and he would have still been living. But yet he felt pity. I don't know what he told him to go and do, that he should go and look for some other people before he would come back this one had already gone inside, and so he got killed. So being nice alone will not, it will not solve your case. It will not provide daily bread. You need this, you need other skills too. So yeah, being nice alone take you 6 feet down. Being nice alone, it will take you 6 feet down. You need more than that. Okay, so from this game, the pebbles, there were two ways to eat. It's either one person sacrifice his life for their partner, or you outsmart your partner, which this guy did to this guy. Now, in the aspect of the old man and this guy, the old man was actually winning, but this one now had to outsmart him because he had the dementia, like forgetting, insanity, and blah blah blah. Like his mind was becoming blank. So this one played tricks on him, and that was how he won. Although he really felt bad because he had already formed like an attachment, like a friendship, a bond with him. So, but you need to survive. See this game, I don't know. I don't know if it's me. I don't know how it's going to be, but I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to be in this situation because you see, everybody like loves his life. Everybody loves his life. You will save it. You will want to save it. And as much as you say, I love you, I love you, you want to save your life. You don't want to die. So this guy had to outsmart the old man in order to survive. Basically, like I said earlier, it's a game of survival. Survival of the fittest, elimination of the unfit. Yeah. Then the next, I'm just talking about some groups that I noticed in this game, this particular game. There were two girls, this girl and this girl. Basically, like I said, there are two things in order to win the game. It's either you sacrifice your life for one person or you outsmart the other person. Among the two, sha. This one sacrificed her life for this one, and that was how they won. It was actually painful, but it is what it is because she felt like she had nothing to lose. She had nobody, and this one had a brother, and basically, so the pebble game is just about either sacrifice or you use your head. Then the one that caught my attention in this pebble game was when they paired people in twos. A couple were together. I was like, why would a husband and wife, what are you doing in this game? Why would two of you carry your legs and enter inside this game? Is you mad? Is something wrong with you? Can't one person enter inside the game and be join the game and the other person be waiting for the other one? Last, none of them made it. Like, because I'm like, why would both of you like voluntarily commit suicide? Why? You will just decide to just commit suicide. Why? I don't know. I felt like one person should have stayed. Either the wife should, okay, let me stay. Because they also give them a chance. The first time that they actually went into the game surrounding and they saw what it was all about, they actually gave them the chance to actually leave and they left. And two of you still willingly came back. I felt like one person should have stayed outside and the other person, I don't know what they're going through. Maybe they had a lot of debt that they had to I don't know. They just wanted the money basically. But I felt like one person should have stayed and the other person should have been in the game hustling. Last, they all women they died. Like I said, bottom line of this movie that I've learned, because I feel like for everything we watch, every movie at least there should be a take home, even if there are some movies that there's no take home. Like horror movies, I don't know what they do. There's no take home. But basically, we're not talking about horror movies, we're talking about this movie. I feel like the bottom line, like I said, is life is a game. It takes more than being nice. It's a whole lot. It takes more. It takes a whole lot to survive especially in Nigeria. It takes a whole lot. It takes being smart, connection, a lot of things basically, and that's what this game was all about. Because at times they had to group themselves, so your connection matters. At times you just had to outsmart the other person in order to stay alive. So it takes more than being nice. Don't be over nice. You end up in the grave. Then okay, before I end, in the last part, like the last scene, last episodes, we now got to, because okay, the thing was, I felt like most times in all these movies, there's always the person behind it is always among them, among the players. So, but I just couldn't place my hand on who it was until the ending part when this guy got an invitation from this man. I was like, wow. But I felt like when they revealed that this man was like the brain behind everything, like he was like the CEO of Squid Game, I felt like they should have done much, like a lot of flashback, like that would have taken us to like times when maybe um he acted like suspicious, but we didn't really like pay attention. Maybe that showed us, maybe okay, maybe when they were playing a particular game, maybe he dodged this or something like that though. But I felt that was what I felt. But aside that, this movie is top notch. Like, if I were to rate it, I'll give it a 9.5, because I cannot give it a 10, but I'll give it a 9.5. And okay, at first I felt like this guy, because ever since he won, he didn't touch the money. Like, he had a lot of money in his bank account. Like, his bank account was heavy. Like, it was janded. But I felt like he didn't touch the money, because I feel like he was still carrying the guilt of this old man, because I felt like he was still feeling guilty that he was responsible for his death. But since he now found out that he was the brain behind it, since after all, because I felt like that was because he didn't saw his hand. Aside this man, he didn't saw his hand. Like, he didn't kill anybody. So this was basically his burden. So since he found out that like he was disturbing himself over nothing, he was beating himself over nothing, I feel like, okay, he now said start flexing the money. My guy went to dye his hair red, to be precise. Yeah. Then they ended the movie with a scene whereby he was supposed to enter the plane, but then I don't know whether he's going back to play the game, but if he's going back to play the game, I'm like, what is wrong with you? You want to die again? Like, do you want to die again? Won't you run? So I don't know where he was going to when he turned his back from entering the plane. That we'll wait till season 2, but season 1 was great. I pray season 2 is gonna be even more better, because most times season 1 is always better than the other seasons that come out after it. Anyways, that's all I have to say about Squid Game. And if you're watching this and you've not watched Squid Game, what are you waiting for? Please go and watch it. Like, I promise you won't regret it. Some people are saying that it's overrated. I feel like it's rated. Like, it's just perfect. Like, it's not. And if you've been underrating Korean movies, I guess now you rate it. Like, if you enjoyed this video, please ensure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share my video. Bye!